Imagine a dream like to become a Prime Minister, where a simple student can get a chance to become Prime Minister. Good morning everyone, respected judges, teachers and all my dear friends. I, Abhishek Swain of Plus 2 first year. Today, I invite you all to imagine a small dream with me. Yes, you guessed it right. If I were a Prime Minister. If I were a Prime Minister, what would I do? How India will look like? What are the outcomes that turns dreams into reality? So, the first point is the vision of our India. If I were a Prime Minister, my first primary goal is to build where each and every person feel equal, hopeful, respected and loving each other, that so they can get a respectful honesty. So, as an Indian, where a country like no dreams considered too big, and India, where young people like me wake up with confidence and sleep with a pride. Second, the education is the foundation of strong nation. As a student, education would be the top priority for me because education shapes the future of our country. But looking at our education system of our India, despite the progress, the education system is not quality much better than other countries if we compare. So why it is happened? Due to lack of modern facilities, basic infrastructure and also the lack of modern teachers. That they are very skillful, not unskillful like that. But if you focus on the marks, the India are the one of the third or fourth point those who winning Olympiad medal, like international Olympiad from maths to international Olympiad of science. Everything India is top 4 to top 10 question. But why our youths are unemployed? Because the real life skills and industrial real life skills are not, they are so mature that they can handle it. So that's why the main problem is that if I were a Prime Minister, I would make school modern and smart, where the teachers are the skillful and where they can learn the students from the skills. So the third point is environment. Environment is the significant role played by India. Why? But the recent years, the population increase due to the deforestation and soil erosion. It lacks the environment condition. So, when you think about the environment, deforestation, soil erosion and water scarcity makes our environment irreversible. If once we teach the children about the environment, we can get protected from the environment. So, the fourth point is equality and gender equality, safety and protection. We see, as we know, India is one of the biggest criminal country in the world. Biggest criminal cases reported every day, every hour, not only every day. So, why this is happening? Beautiful states. But some of the states are Bihar, Odisha, Jharkhand are also counted as the most criminal state. Why? Because the lack of the core facilities of the modern police and other security personnel. So, we need to find out where is the problem that gender equality and indiscrimination is happening. So, if we focus on the education, going back to my second point, if we focus on the education, we must think like that the education will much better this profession. It will not feel any equality and discrimination. Where the education if remain unequal in rural area, so the difference between the rich and poor will increases day by day, where people from the lower caste or lower background from the villages are not able to succeed those who are living in the cities. So we need to find, if I were a Prime Minister, I would make the education that much possible that everyone can get affordable, if it is free of cost as much as possible. So the sixth point is where we are going to the development of our India. Our India is one of the most developing country in the African and also in the Asian. But we know the last few decades, the Bihar and Jharkhand bridge collapse and the pit hole of the roads are coming in mind and in news again and again. Due to this, it shows the corruption and also it shows the lack of education, of the lack of maybe government. It can be. Those who can know, they can be. But where we will find that? If I were a Prime Minister, I would support the government with more and more taxes so that we are paying the more taxes. We should focus on our development. So 8th point is we should focus on the doctors and we should focus on our science.